welcome everyone. Please put in the chat where you're calling in from. We always love to know that. Say hello, and we're getting ready to kick off our pre-Labor Day reset. It is definitely back to school for a lot of you this week, back to work, back to life. A couple of you probably have a few more days to kind of kick back, but once Labor Day hits, we are definitely in a fall state of mind. And let me just give you some background on why we kind of decided to do this extra pop-up. We have been really busy the last 2 weeks with our private clients, and I realized that so many of them, what we're doing is really just doing a big time out, reflecting on their calendar, thinking ahead of what the next 3 to 4 months look like for them, packing the real summer stuff away. A lot of our clients really are done with the brights and the whites. They're bringing the white jeans and things like that into fall. We're looking to get rid of a lot of the things that they didn't wear all summer. And, just an example, because we really do practice what we preach around here. Here's a bag from my summer closet, all the things that I'm getting rid of, some really nice items, a dress, jean jumpsuit. And this is all, there's some shoes in there, there's a pocketbook in there. This is all going to my niece down in Dallas. She's going to be so excited. I've had a box downstairs. I sent her a bunch of stuff back in May or June, and then I have another box started for her. So I'm going to put those things in there, give them away. So really, why I wanted to jump on, because I was talking to the team here, and I said, we really need to do a reset, a mindset show so that people feel really great about if they're going away, if they've got to get right back to work once Labor Day hits, if they have travel coming up in the month of September. Many people do. Put in the chat if that's you, you lucky duck. And others just really look forward to fall. I'm a summer girl. I get a little sad right now, but I have to say I've got my fall jacket over my summer dress. And last week I was home working, and the temperatures were so cool that I really did have a chance to already wear my early fall clothes. So what I found, the common denominator with all the folks that we've been working with the last 2 to 3 weeks is the dressing well method. It never lets anybody down. And I'm not going to do this. This is what the method is tonight. I'm going to actually make an invitation. I want to invite you, if you're somebody that's really struggling with your style, or really loves clothes and wants to be more efficient, want to use your clothes to add more joy instead of less stress, I want to invite you tonight to just get settled and get prepared for your fall wardrobe in a new way. And what the dressing well method does is it allows anyone, no matter if you're at a very high level of fashion savvy or you're someone that needs a little bit more help, it is the exact method that we use with our private clients day in and day out, whether we're meeting them for the first time or we're doing the type of reset that we've been doing the last couple of weeks with people that have been with us for a really long time. So the other thing that we did to get prepared for tonight is we did the style poll, and thank you all so much for taking the time to cast your votes in there. I can't tell you how helpful it is when I'm trying to prepare for a program like this that has many different components. And of course, the dressing well method. And in this week's style poll, we asked you to vote on the parts of the method that you wanted us to go a little bit deeper in. And the 5 pillars of the dressing well method are the organized wardrobe, find your fit, refresh your base, which is also known as capsule wardrobing, accessorize, make the look your own, and smart shopping. And definitely the most votes was for the organized wardrobe, which is my favorite part of the method. So I was happy with that. I was a little surprised. Find your fit got the lowest amount of votes, which was really surprising to me, but we did just do a big fit special in June, so maybe a lot of you got what you needed there. And then the second largest amount of votes was the capsule wardrobe, and that wasn't a surprise at all. Everybody wants to know how to refresh that base wardrobe, how to have a capsule wardrobe that really works for them. So those are the two areas that I'm going to focus on tonight. But before we jump into the program, I just want you to take a moment and really think about what you want your style to say about you. And put that in the comments. Let's get a good conversation. If you're on Zoom over here with me and Maria, hello, Maria, by the way, and hello, Sarah. Sarah's over in the Facebook group. We were trying to fix this technical difficulty, so I already said hello to them. But Sarah's manning the Facebook group. Maria's over here with me. So put in the comments, I read every single one. What is it that you actually want your clothes to say about you? Is it that you're confident, you're timeless, you're classic, you're fun, you're whimsical, you're outgoing, you're energetic, you're classy, you're modern? What is the word that you want your clothing to shout from the mountaintops about you? And that's usually where I start with my private clients. The whole methodology is designed to meet people where they're at, to guide them through a process that really gives them that result. So, whenever I'm doing anything in my life, including my closet, it's always about my why. Like, what is my why here? Is it to some people that call us will say, I have so much stuff. I want to be able to just get rid of a lot of it so that I can fly in the morning. I can get out the door looking my personal best. Other people say, I have so many beautiful pieces and I just want to know how to put them together. That's shopping in your own closet. And a lot of times that's identifying the base pieces that are going to allow you to have a cute little jacket like what I have on. Isn't that adorable? I can wear this I can wear this with navy pants. I can wear it with jeans. I have it on with a fun summer um, strapless jumper tonight. Um, but what is it that you want your clothes to say about you? What is it that you want having an organized approach to do for you? Get out the door faster, use my pieces better, help me accessorize in a better way, help me spend my money at the store better. Those are all the conversations that we have before we ever zoom into someone's home, visit them at home, or take them shopping. So put in the chat, what you want your clothes to say about you, and then follow that up with, what do you want your closet to provide for you? So those are kind of like the big picture. The other thing that we did ahead of tonight's session is many of you actually bought our rack. When we have been selling this rack for over 20 years, and it allows us to do our job very effectively. When COVID hit, we couldn't get it for 5 years. We now have it back in stock, and it's amazing. It comes in, when you buy it, it comes in its own carrying case. It's super easy to set up. You just pop it out of the case like I'm doing. And honest to goodness, and I hope you guys can see this. It's this easy to set up. So when we sold these back in June, we had the idea to put together a dressing well bundle with the rack. And it was busy. We took some time off in July, but I came back August 1 and I was able to put this bundle together. So we do have a bundle that includes the dressing well method video course. It's five 30-minute videos taught by me, and it goes through the 5 pillars. Again, the organized wardrobe, find your fit, build your base wardrobe, accessories, make the look your own, and smart shopping. We have bundled that with the rack, and also Insiders is a big secret weapon for our clients. So when I was out in the field the last 2 weeks, I was coaching on the dressing well method. I never leave my house without my rack. Most of my clients have their own rack, which really helps them see what they have, makes our work very efficient. And then the third piece, because when you bundle, you always want to have three pieces of everything. It was such a no-brainer. So many of our clients, all summer long, we got emails saying, between the portable packing rack, the dressing well method, and my insiders membership, I was able to go to the Cape, go to California, go to Europe. We were getting so many happy emails. Of course, the Insiders Fashion Club has a private Facebook group and people were posting pictures. But I said to Sarah and Sabina, who work with me day in and day out, let's bundle this up and get it out the door. So tonight, if you would like to buy the bundle, which is the Dressing Well Method video course, it retails for $99. The rack, which is $119, $99 for the rack plus shipping and handling. And Insiders, we're going to give you a monthly pass just so you can check it out. The monthly fee for Insiders is $24.99. And we are selling the bundle, an introductory special. You know us, we always go big with our new products for $149. So put in the chat if you're in Facebook, if you would like the details about the bundle, just comment bundle. Sarah will send you a sheet. If you're over here on Zoom, you're going to get at 7:45, 8 o'clock tonight. Sabina, who works here behind the scenes with us, is going to send you the bundle. So I just want to let you know we do have a very awesome special new product to help all of you, and we're super proud of that. If you do purchase it tonight by midnight, you'll also be eligible to win a 30-minute style consult with Sarah on Zoom. Any issue you have, she will help you solve it, from fit to closet to accessories to shopping. She's even going to do shopping for you. She's going to send you 5 curated shopping links. So that is really our special tonight, and it's all designed again around our magical dressing well method and our rack and our very affordable style club that any of you out there could join today and really be on the other end in really a couple of weeks. The other reason why I wanted to jump on and do a pre-Labor Day reset, not only did I want to share the news of the product and give you all a pep talk, I know for myself, I get an energy in the fall. I want to tackle a project. The project that I'm going to be tackling is I'm going to organize all my paperwork. My closet's already done. But if you are really fed up with the way your closet looks, how you leave the house feeling like you're not as pulled together. And I'm telling you, every single one of you can be pulled together. It's really about going step by step. And again, this show, Dressing Well Insiders, our methodology, our rack are all designed to put you in control of how you look, how you show up, what your style says about you in terms of confidence and energy and joy. Life is so stressed. Your closet and your clothing shouldn't be contributing to that. So another reason why I wanted to jump on tonight, we don't have our big Welcome Fall show until the third week of September. So I didn't want to wait this long. And again, I've been in so many closets and I'm thinking, these are the same principles. I just got to get on and share and bundle this up in a way that can really make a difference. So if you are interested in that bundle, you can, you'll get the course right away. You can start tonight if you want, but it's going to be, Labor Day. If you're home, it might be a great time to tackle it. After the kids go back to school, you might have time to get in that closet. Maybe you're facing retirement and you're like, it's really time to retire those suits. So the methodology and what we're really here to do tonight is to go through it. And my goal is always to leave you all with 3 or 4 tips that you can implement immediately. I've got some show and tell, but also to announce this amazing new product that I really believe will be a game changer for many of you. All right. So, the organized wardrobe, number one part of the method. If you are serious, what I do myself is I open up that closet door, whether I'm with a client or I'm in my own closet, and I've already packed away the really summery things. I have, and I brought a couple down here to show you, a couple of items that I really wear hard in September. And there's some of my favorite pieces that I just make work. And I'm also really interested in chocolate brown right now. It's everywhere. It's with white, it's with cream, it's with navy. So I also gathered all of my chocolate brown just to see what I have, how I can already mix it up. I got some of my best chocolate brown accessories out, my gold accessories. Here's my brown watch, my brown leather watch. This was my dad's. So I'm already starting mentally to shift. And again, I had tonight's show. So I have this first time I've worn this jacket. And I'm combining it with a summer piece as we go into fall. I've got a navy blue dress I'll wear with it. I've definitely got navy blue pants. Um, but that's how I'm getting started. So all of you and the organized wardrobe was the number one thing on the poll that you guys said you wanted to hear more about. Open up that closet door, do it at a time of day that you are most rested. It could be first thing in the morning. If you're like me, it's at night. But without trying anything on, you want to put your hand on everything. Do I love it and I wear it? It stays in. I used to love it, but I no longer wear suits for work. It comes out of the closet, and we're not throwing things out. We're thinking about how to retire them with grace, how to repurpose them. And for me, I bring a lot of things to the Needham Community Council. Dress for Success. I send things to my niece. I send things to my sister. I have my son's girlfriend is in the mix now, and I give her a lot of things. Sarah and I swap. So think about how you can repurpose and retire your things. And there's so many people out there that need good quality clothes. That should be part of your strategy. And even things like scarves, I've already like the last couple of weeks. These are the scarves that I start to wear in the fall. So I've already put the really summer and spring scarves away. And now I'm kind of looking at these and seeing how I can fold those in. Um, my tops that I have at the ready right now is this little casual tie-dye. I wear that a lot in the fall. I like the colors. It's silk. It's got a cap sleeve. I've got these two tops. They're both frame. One is chocolate brown, one is olive green. These are the colors that I start to wear really hard this time of year. And then I have, some of my bottoms, skirts. Skirts are really having a moment. So I've got this skirt that I can wear really casually with the chocolate brown t-shirt, throw on one of these chocolate brown, oh, I don't know, one of these necklaces with it. Can do this with sneakers. I have a suede boot that comes out towards the end of September, but this is how I set up the closet for early fall. I also like once I've organized and really, then you can really start um, shopping in your closet and making outfits. And what I did when I came home after my summer vacation 2 weeks ago, I knew I had a really busy week. 2 weeks coming up. I saw a lot of clients the last 2 weeks. I also knew the weather was going to be super hot on some days and really cool. And, this is one of the outfits so I've got like 5 outfits at the ready. This one I have on is one of them. And like this is from Ann Taylor Loft. I bought it at the beginning of the summer or spring, and I didn't wear it, but I've already worn this like 3 times. This is a Veronica Beard sweater that I've had in my wardrobe for a really long time, and it just goes over. And then last week I was in Boston and it was really chilly, and I had this lightweight leather. I had not worn this jacket in a really long time. I almost gave it to my niece, but I put this on with a pair of sneakers. So it was the skirt, looked like a skirt. It had the tube top with the black and the sneakers and the leather jacket. And I had a little crossbody bag. and just silver earrings that I felt so sharp on. So I'll be wearing this a lot. So I'm sharing this because the value of getting your closet organized is you can start making outfits that you never even knew that you had. So hangers are important. The rack is really helpful if you don't have one yet. Put in the chat if you love the rack. And simple tools like a scarf organizer. How do you organize your shoes? And right now, the shoes that I kind of have put out front and center. I'll be wearing these a lot right now. My olive sandals get worn hard in September. And my little black loafers, I didn't bring them down here, but my little black loafers are at the ready, and my sneakers. And then I have one pair of um, Western inspired boots. You guys have seen them 100 times because I've had them for a couple seasons, but I'll be wearing those with my jeans. And I have my jeans set up. Even my jean jacket, I've got it with this little Tommy Bahama knit dress, which reads more fall to me. And, I was just playing today before the live, and I put this scarf, which has got the black tassels. Whenever I can find black tassels, by the way, it's easy. I have a pair of suede sandals that are this color that I'll wear. But if I was going to wear, black shoes, black pants, and just throw this over, these black tassels allow you. So if you're somebody that wears a lot of black pants on the bottom or black shoes, whenever I find an accessory that has a black something or else in it, it's usually a good choice. So I've got like 5 outfits at the ready. Um, and this will start coming out in October. It's a mohair brown jacket that I wear hard, but it's way too early to wear this in September. So the organized wardrobe. Everything has a home. Set up your closet like a store. And those of you that are ready for a private consultation, the self-study is awesome. And so many of you come into our world. Put in the chat if you've done the self-study. So we want to make that available. Almost all of our clients have it anyway. People that are in insiders, if you're in insiders and you don't have it, it's just a great reminder and it's very motivational to get you to hit your closet. Find your fit is number 2 in our methodology. And I have said this before and I will say it again. You don't need to fit the clothes need to fit you. So those of you that missed my Find Your Fit masterclass, we did it in June, can always find that on our YouTube channel. Sarah and Maria can put some links in there. But Find Your Fit is all about your unique proportions and the brands that make you shine. So I was with a very dear client last week, Lorianne. I think she's on the call. And we just went to, I had done her closet earlier in August, and we went to the mall just to get her pants. And we focused on pants. And once we hit that, and she was some of the petite pants fit her, some of them were too short. So getting her fit down was operation number 1. When we did that, then we picked up a few other things for her. And the only thing I have bought, is it just one thing? I think I've only bought one thing since I've seen you guys, looking at my rack to make sure. Yes, I've only bought one thing. And it was this jacket, Lorianne, I bought it too. This was from J. Crew, and they said it was early spring. It's actually a very light, almost linen-like. Um, and I saw it. We were at J. Crew, and Lorianne was at the checkout counter getting something, and I went over to the sales rack like I always do, and I pulled this out. And she had a lot of St. John items that she was retiring and needed a couple of jackets. So then I went back, Lorianne, and bought it. And this is so funny. The minute 2 other people, there was only 4 left in the whole store, I think in the whole country. 2 other people bought it when they saw Lorianne in it, they saw me on it. But the value of doing the upfront work in your closet before you go to the store. I have an event on September 25th that I'm hosting and I really need a jacket and it's a dressy event. I'm so thrilled because I'm going to put my lightweight wool black pants, a black shell, And I'll probably wear pumps in September with this outfit. So wanted to I always like to have a little show and tell for all of you. But this is the magic of getting in the closet, working our methodology, and then um, knowing which brands fit, taking the time to try on every, and if you buy the dressing well method, or if you've done the dressing well method, or you've worked with us one-on-one, you know that trying on every single one of those pants, I think Roxy Thomas is on this call, I know she's done this, um, trying on every pant to make sure, and then looking at, when you really land on that winning pant, where did it come from? Did it come from Talbot's? Did it come from Not Your Daughter's Jeans? Did it come from J. Crew? Like, you're getting a lot of information, you're saving a lot of money, because once you go to the store and there's beautiful things, there's like a whole retail psychology lesson in that. They get you in, they eye candy everywhere. um, so it's really important to know what you have, know what you need. And Lorianne, if you're on the call, she and I hit three stores, I think, and got her everything she needed. And we did it all in less than 2 hours. So it's a lot of focus. Oh, I knew there was one other thing that I bought. So when I was at the mall with Lorianne, I bought that gorgeous jacket. I was at Ann Taylor Loft because it has petites and Lorianne's a petite. And I found this dress and it was marked down to $13. So I did buy it. There's a little bit of summer left. It has a sleeve. A lot of my clothes at the Cape get really wrecked, like my whites and my brights. So I will live in this. I'll probably wear it this weekend, and then I'll put it away and I'll have something when I go on vacation. I'll have something for next summer. And again, it was $13, and I had already retired so many of my dresses for my niece. So, an organized wardrobe, find your fit. The next part of our methodology, so you've gone through the closet. Honestly, if you're doing this process, you're getting rid of between 50 and 80% of what you have. I'll say it again, 50 and 80% of what you had. And I know that's a scary number, but you probably only are wearing 20% of your clothes. There's probably some hidden gems in there, and our methodology really lets you find what those are. But if you haven't updated your pants or your jeans or your shells, those are the things that you're going to be able to get rid of. Then, understand which brands fit your budget, fit your body, fit your lifestyle. And then step number three is, and this is what I did with Lorianne, she had beautiful pieces that we played with and made outfits from, but she really needed that base wardrobe refresh, and that was pants and shells. She needs some shoes. We didn't find them, but she's got a brand that she really likes, and we kind of narrowed down what she was looking for. So that building that base wardrobe, it's different for everyone. I can't really say what it should look like for you because it might be very different than what it should look like for someone else. But typically, it's jeans that you love that fit you perfectly. For Lorianne, going into fall, we got her dark wash. She didn't need any more light wash. We wanted to get her dark wash jeans. She's also going to Europe for a couple of weeks. So we were looking at fabrics that don't wrinkle. She needed black pants. I think we got her two pair. We got her, the thing is, you can be open minded when you're refreshing your base. We found a couple pants that the colors weren't on her list. One was dark chocolate brown. Her coloring's very different than mine, but I showed her how bright red with the chocolate brown is an awesome look for her. So the base wardrobe is the dresses. You guys that have been around this on this show for a while, you know the philosophy. My son's girlfriend Rachel, I just gave her my Theory black dress, Theory black blazer, Theory skirt, and a pair of Theory pants that don't fit me anymore. They fit her beautifully. And she was like, I have a capsule wardrobe for the first time in my life. And honestly, she does, because she can wear the dress, it's sleeveless. She's can wear that to weddings. She can wear it to work. She can wear the jacket with many things. The pants are a basic. The skirt, it was this little pencil skirt, and her with flats and a sweater going into her job every day. She's in person.
just adorable. So a capsule wardrobe is giving you the base pieces that you can dress up and dress down. You know our philosophy for every bottom, a minimum of three tops. It's more like five if you're really for many of you that have different weight places to dress. And then you're always tying it back to I watch my grandchildren 3 days a week. I want a promotion at work. I'm an empty nester and I'm gonna be traveling. Like, what does your lifestyle require of your base wardrobe? The next one is the accessories. And I've already shown you a few of the ways that I accessorize, but even with this little dress, which is really a September dress. It's Steve Madden. I bought this when my husband and I went to Phoenix, I think it was, and I had to do like a cowboy night. But I've got, even the belt. I took the belt that came with it off, but I've got it ready to go with the dress. So earrings, and as you guys know, we consider top accessories. And here's a chocolate. This is what I mean about this is I went through my wardrobe and I had this little theory jacket with the chocolate brown. It's a little bit tight on me right now, but I put this little blue top, Nick and Zoe from 100 years ago, and I put this under it, and I have a skinny pair of navy trousers, and I have a pair of heels, chocolate brown heels that are exactly this color. So it's how do you, and then for me, like this whole pattern becomes part of the accessory. The leather becomes part of the accessory. So how am I putting the outfit together? Think of your wardrobe like a puzzle, and then what pieces do you need and how do you really help it shine? So that's one example there for that. And then we go into the smart shopping, which I've already described to you. So, what I'd love for you guys to do tonight is just think about the possibility of opening that closet, being met with things that are organized. You know that they fit. You know that you can shop your closet and make outfits. And what that's going to do for your confidence, for your peace of mind, for your fun, for your joy, for your time management. That's a huge reason why people come to us. And think about what what do you have coming up? Do you have time to really tackle this? And I can't tell you the number of people that have come to us, and a lot of times it's in the fall, that are just so thrilled that they carved the time to do this. We used to have a program called 90 Days to Stellar Style. That was like our first thing that we did when we got into coaching on Zoom and all this. And that program, we walked people through the method. They had virtual time with our consultants in that program. And tonight, we're making it even more simple. We have this amazing package. It's the dressing well method bundle. Put bundle in the chat, and Sarah will send you details. Put bundle the Facebook chat, and Sarah will send you details. Put bundle over here on Zoom, and Maria will send you details on that incredible offer, which includes the video series, the rack, and a guest pass to Dressing Well Insiders. The next Insiders is coming up on September 6th. So you'll be able to attend that. It'll be a transitional wardrobing session with Sarah. That community is wonderful. If you're in that community, say hello. And the next time I'll be with you is I think it's the 24th of September, and we'll be doing our top 10 fashion show. But I think I covered it. I'm going to just grab my phone because I don't know what time it is and I can't see any of you because we've had this tech issue. So let me just grab my phone and see what time it is. And Susie girl. Um, so I'm back here for a minute trying to look at the time, and it says it's 7. Sarah, if you can text me, I can't even see it. It's 7:42. So I think we're going to say goodbye to our Facebook friends now. And anyone that's on Zoom,
We're going to do a Q&A. I think I'm going to let Sarah do the Q&A because I can't see anybody right now because of the tech issues that we've had. But thank you as always for tuning in. It's the first time I've ever done anything before Labor Day. I always do our big fall special. And by the way, we consider fall our fashion new year. You get the catalogs, the books, but I'm hoping that this pep talk just motivates you before you ever spend another dime on clothes. Get in that closet. We have some amazing tools in this new bundle. Again, 149 for the Dressing Well video course, the rack, everybody loves the rack, and a guest pass to insiders. I think it is an extremely awesome investment to make in yourself because I think it will give you the push to say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired about this. I need to just settle down, clear out the closet, get myself in a community with people that are going to lift me up and let me know to keep going. And again, it's a sound investment before you spend more money. There's probably some amazing things in your closet. And if you buy tonight by midnight, you're going to be entered to win one of two 30-minute style sessions with Sarah on Zoom. And she's going to help you solve whatever problem you might have, your closets, your pants, how to accessorize better, putting together an outfit for a wedding, whatever it is, she's the best. She's going to help you and give you some shopping links with that. And anyone that's already bought the bundle, we have many people that have already bought it. Don't worry, you're being thrown into that special. And my Susie Q just came in. Let me end tonight. Come here, girl. I haven't seen you in a while. She just came in. You want to say hi to everybody? This is, oh, what are you doing? She's on all my clothes. Here's my Susie. You want to say hi? It was National Dog Day yesterday. I think I'm the only one that didn't do a post about my dog. But here she is. And I love my Susie because she's got the brown. She's such a fall dog. She's got the brown, and brown is going to be my color. So I am going to say good night, and I am going to hand over the Q&A to Sarah because I cannot see anybody tonight. I am looking at a blank screen as I do this. I don't know what happened in my computer, but any questions on anything I covered, you know where to find us. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And when you show up, we show up. And I hope you took 2 or 3 awesome tips away from tonight's program. Okay, everyone, Sarah's going to do the Q&A, and I'll see you again in a couple weeks on our Welcome Fall Top 10 Picks for the season ahead. Bye-bye.